That's right. That's right. I am nature's greatest miracle. That's been the conversation this week, and we're going to continue that conversation today. We're also going to bring in the author of the book, The Greatest Salesman in the World, where this scroll was written. We're gonna hear from Og Mandino himself today. That's right. We're going to hear from Og Mandino himself today. We're also going to hear from Prince EA. He's going to make a stop in. I think Les Brown, Eric Thomas, Ray Lewis. We're jam-packed today. We're going to hear from a lot of people who have been leaving branches behind along the way. A lot of people who have been leaving branches behind along the way. And you might be like, what the heck does that mean? And we're gonna break that down for you today. I'm gonna break that down for you, exactly what that means, leaving branches behind. But ultimately, on today's episode of Hashtag Rise and Grind, you and I are gonna go on a little bit of a journey, right? We're gonna go on a little bit of a journey of thought, a journey of reflection. We're going to take a path today that ultimately is going to send you out. The goal is, at the end of today, we're going to send you out there, and you're going to really take a look at the investments you're making with your time, the investments you're making with the people that you surround yourself with, the investments you're making in this thing called life, and the ROI that we can expect from that investment. Good morning and welcome to Hashtag Rise and Grind, the #1 morning show in the world filled with motivation, education, and inspiration. I am your host, Glenn Lundy, husband to 1, father to 8, and the founder of the 800% Club, the club designed to help you unlock your full potential. Each episode is filled with celebrity interviews, inspiring conversations, and the strategies you need to get ahead in your career and your life. So grab your pen and turn up the volume, because it's time to rise and grind. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you, my friend? How are you, my friend? What was that name I saw right there? Rivka Leah. Thanks for joining us here this morning. What's up, Catherine Guidi? And I see Yasmin, Rick Tamburino, all kinds of people. Don Sankey's up in here chatting it up already. Great to see you, sir. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you, my friend? How are you, my friend? Yeah, that's right. Today is Thursday, April 20th, 2023. Unbelievable. And I'm coming to you live from Lexington, Kentucky. Emily Galler, it is going to be a great day. And I was thinking, do you and I need to have a chat, Miss Cox Automotive? Do we need to have a chat about our partnership with 800% Club and the things that you've got going on there? I was thinking about that yesterday. I was like, I should probably ask Emily how 800% Club can serve her mission that she's got going on, and we should probably have that conversation. So let's do that later today. Emily, if you're available, shoot me some times, and let's jump on a Zoom. All right. Sorry for the little distraction there, but I was just thinking about that yesterday. Today here in Lexington, Kentucky, it is going to be a beautiful 83 degrees. That's what I'm talking about. 83. Come on. Let's go. That's my kind of temp for sure. It's going to be a beautiful 83 degrees. I'm very excited. Oh my gosh, I can't even believe I'm about to say this. Michelle Gravely, I never thought I'd say this. I am extremely excited for my 4-mile run that I have scheduled this morning, my 4-mile run. It's going to be awesome. It's like 60 degrees outside. It's great weather for a 4-mile run. So I'm super excited about that. And this week we are in a series called I Am Nature's Greatest Miracle. That is the series that we are in on this particular show this week. And that line, I am nature's greatest miracle, is a line from the book, The Greatest Salesman in the World. Now, this book, The Greatest Salesman in the World, was written by a guy named Og Mandino. And it's an incredible book. It's a really powerful book. And the way that it's set up is there are 10 scrolls in the book, 10 different scrolls that you can use to change your life. They're considered the priceless wisdom of the of thousands of years ago that you can apply in your life today. And it doesn't matter whether you're an actual, like, you're employed as a salesperson. We are all selling something at all times, right? From the moment we're born, we're selling our parents on the idea of feeding us. We're selling ourselves on the idea that we can be great, that we can be better. We're selling others on the idea to be our friend, or to hang out with us, or to join our morning show, or to do business with us. It's everything is sales, right? Everything is sales. And so this book isn't really about sales in any way, shape, or form. It's the principles that you can use in your life to be successful at whatever it is you're seeking. And so I Am Nature's Greatest Miracle is a really powerful scroll that the book breaks down. And to give you an idea of the author of this book, Og Mandino, I thought I would share what to me is, it's been a video that I've kind of held near and dear to my heart. It's one that I watch every once in a while to remind myself of why I'm doing what I'm doing. It's not one that I've ever shared in the 1,184 episodes of #Rise and Grind. But this is Og Mandino himself opening a keynote. If you're over there on Clubhouse, feel free, click the link at the top of the screen. You can see Og Mandino himself. I'm going to start that video now.
There's an old Japanese legend which tells us that many thousands of years ago in the central part of Japan, there was a mountain with a flat top surrounded by dense jungle. And according to the legend, the mountain was called the place where you leave your parents. If one's parents reached a certain age and they were still alive, their children carried them bodily through the jungle up to the top of this mountain, and they left them there for the gods. One day we see a strapping young man fighting his way through the underbrush, heading right for the mountain, carrying on his strong shoulders a wisp of an old lady. And as he fought and pushed his way through the jungle, through the brush, heading right for the mountain, he noticed that she was doing something with her hand. And finally, he turned and looked up at her, half in anger and guilt at what he was doing, and half in anger at her, and he asked, "Mother, what are you doing?" And the old lady looked down at her son, tears streaming down her wrinkled cheeks. Her eyes filled only with love for her boy. And she said, "Son, I'm just breaking off a few branches and dropping them to mark a path so that after you leave me, you'll be able to find your way back home." Well, I'm afraid they're getting closer every day to that moment when somebody's going to be lugging me off to my mountain. But before they do tonight, if you let me, I'd like to break a couple of branches for you.
I'd like to break a couple of branches for you. Powerful, man. Last night, when I got off work at the end of the day, I had the trailer hooked up to my truck, and I went by the motorsports place where I was picking up the 5 four-wheelers and the dirt bike that I had left there to get serviced a few weeks ago. And so I picked up all the quads, loaded them on the trailer, and I took them home. And when I pulled into the driveway, the kids were so excited because they hadn't seen their quads in a few weeks. They love to ride out there on the land that we have. And so a bunch of them, took off on their quads. They're out riding around. My wife's jumped on the mower. She's got a couple babies with her over on the mower, and she's doing her thing. She's got her garden going, and so on and so forth. And I'm just looking around, right? I'm looking around. I got the dogs out there chasing birds. The babies are laughing with mama on the mower. The kids are riding around on their quads, and it was kind of a beautiful moment. I'd worked my tail off yesterday, and as the sun was setting, Willow, she comes back on her quad, and then Meredith comes back on his quad, and I don't see Joel or Fisher. These are my 2 sons. Joel is now 11, Fisher's now 5, and I don't see them yet. I asked Willow, where's Joel and Fisher? And Willow says, well, I think Joel said that he was gonna stay behind and wait for Fisher, because Joel's quad is much faster. Joel's 11, Fisher's 5, so Fisher's quad does not go very fast at all. And usually he's the last one to come trickling in. But she said Joel is going to stay behind and wait for his brother. And so I jumped on one of the quads and went down. I waited a few minutes. I still didn't see him. I jumped on one of the quads. I went down, and as I was going down the street, I see Fisher on his quad, and then behind him is his brother. And behind both of them is my neighbor, Justin Kinder, one of my neighbors. So I flip around. Justin brings his truck to a stop, and the boys go on ahead, and Justin says to me, he says, that boy Joel of yours, he is an exemplary young man. I said, why do you say that? He said, well, there were 6 kids at the house, and there were 5 pieces of candy. He said, and so we had a dilemma, but it was only a dilemma for half a second, because as soon as your son saw that there were 6 kids and 5 pieces of candy, he immediately said, don't worry about it, Justin. Just make sure everybody else gets a piece. I don't need one. He said, and then when the kids were all getting ready to leave, Fisher had concern on his face because his quad's not as fast as the others. He said, and so I watched your son tell his little brother, don't worry. Don't worry, Fisher. I'll be right behind you. Couple of branches along the way. Yesterday was also a powerful day. My daughter Willow spent the day with me here at work, and we had some people come visit the office. My friend Danny Zazlowski came and visited the office, and my friend Kelly from Call Review, she came and visited the office. And Willow did everything that she could to serve them. She would ask them if they needed a drink of water. She would ask them if they needed a snack. She She was just so super kind and engaged with these perfect strangers. And when we sat around last night, as we do every night, we sit down as a family and we end the night by each of us and our kids saying what they're grateful for, and then one thing that we love about an individual child each night. And as we're sitting there, we're going around, and some of the kids are saying they're thankful because they got to do this, and some of the kids are saying that they're thankful because they got to get their quads, and some of them were thankful because they got to eat brownies or whatever. And Willow says, I'm thankful I got to meet Danny and Kelly. And I'm thankful that my dad worked so hard for us. Couple of branches along the way. I am nature's greatest miracle. Vain attempts to imitate others no longer will I make. Instead, I will place my uniqueness on display in the marketplace. I will proclaim it. Yes, I will sell it. I will begin now to assent my differences, hide my similarities. So too will I apply this principle to the goods I sell, salesmen and goods different from all others, and proud of the differences. I am a unique creature of nature. I am rare, and there's value in all rarity. Therefore, I am valuable. I am the end product of thousands of years of evolution. Therefore, I am better equipped in both mind and body than all the emperors and wise men who preceded me. But my skills, my mind, my heart, and my body will stagnate, rot, and die, lest I put them to good use. I have unlimited potential. Only a small portion of my brain do I employ. Only a paltry amount of muscles do I flex. 100-fold or more can I increase my accomplishments of yesterday, and this I will do beginning today. Nevermore will I be satisfied with yesterday's accomplishments, nor will I indulge any more in self-praise for deeds which in reality are too small to even acknowledge. I can accomplish far more than I have, and I will, for why should the miracle which produced me end with my birth? Why can I not extend that miracle to my deeds of today? I am not on this earth by chance. I am here for a purpose. And that purpose is to grow into a mountain, not to shrink to a grain of sand. Henceforth will I apply all my efforts to become the highest mountain of all, and I will strain my potential until it cries for mercy. Let's dance, folks. There it is. Come on, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that know and those of you that don't know, this is the part of the show where I need you to hit that share button. That's right. I need you to hit that share button, because I believe if we can change the way people start their day, it'll make a massive impact on this planet. I truly believe that. And sometimes all it takes to change the way somebody starts their day is for you, yes, you, to hit that share button. Over there on Clubhouse, share it out. Facebook, share it out. YouTube, you know what to do. And let's get these bodies in motion. Listen, an object in motion tends to stay in motion. An object at rest tends to stay at rest. It's time for you to get moving. Let's grow. This is also the part of the show where I want to say good morning to you, and I want you to say good morning to me. Whether you're watching live, you're watching on replay, say what's up I'll say what's up back. Good morning, Mr. Jeff Baker. Great to see you. Good morning, Emily Galler. Excited to talk to you later today. Janelle Griego. Good morning. Rivka. Thanks for sharing. I appreciate that. Russell Hill. Good morning. I see Tasha Rollins is in the building. Good morning. Good morning. Marilyn Wilkin. Great to see you. Melvin Rodriguez and Angela Heath. I see James Boardwine and Milt Whitesides is in the building as well. Michael Barrett, great to see you. What's up, Yasmin? How are you? Don Sankey, Scott Simons, the Queen Renee Knorr. I see Lisa Cook. Dana Fishbein. What's up, Dana? Did we get hooked up, Dana? Call me later today. We got to figure that out. Valerie Oakley, Tony Thorstad, my guy TM. I see Matt GPT. Justin is in the building. How you doing, Sherry, William, Felicia, Monty? Blessing is up in here. What's up, Malcolm and Jackie and Kim and Janice? I see Mindy and Tori and Regina and Tarika. I see the great Babs is up in here. Young Johnson in the building. Tanya Colquahone. Is there an A at the end of that? Liza Myers Borges, what up? Great talking with you yesterday. David Hill and William and Tanya and Ramona and Hamid. I see Andrew and James. I see Letitia and Leisha. I see Derek. Good morning. Good morning, Renee. Good morning, Sonia. Good morning, Lashunda. Good morning, Jan. Good morning, Jana. Good morning, Cortland. What's up, Ryan Gallagher? Glad you're here. Robin Welshans, killing the game. Wendy Reeves, great to see you this morning. Where's the Sisters of Savings? Are they up in here today? Where they at? I don't know. I don't know if I see them or not yet. What's up, Lori Ayers Hutchinson? Great to see you today. Manu, I'm glad you're here. Lynn and Robert and Keisha. What's up, Mike and Maria? I see Miss May and Rachel. Those of you on Clubhouse with that little ticket, I think that means you haven't joined our house or something like that. So make sure you join our house. I don't even know how that works yet over on Clubhouse. It used to be a club, now it's a house. Make sure you join our house, all right? Kat, I see you. Omar, Isra, I see that you're here as well. James, Brooks, Resmar, I'm glad you're here. You're not catching the rerun. You're here live, Brooks. You are here live. We are still rocking and rolling. Barbara Majeski. Is that the Barbara Majeski? It says Barbara Majeski Lifestyle. Is she here from her business page? Barbara! What up, Barbara? Barbara in the red dress. That's what I'm talking about. We're having a powerful conversation today, Barbara. One that tells me, something tells me it's going to hit with you as well. So let's keep that conversation going.
My son is to go out and shoot 100 shots. My daughter is to go out and make 100 shots. I'm gonna say it again because you missed it. My son, dude, he go out, all right, Dad, 100 shot, 100, I did it. My daughter's still out there. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm only at 98 right now. I got 2 more to make. It's a different mentality. And the greats are the greats because they have a different mentality. The greats don't play for themselves. The greats understand that they play as a team. The greats ain't about personal achievements. The great, they're about team. When they ask Michael Jordan, who's the best, MJ, you or LeBron? Who's the best, you or Kobe? He says, no, y'all got it twisted. It's not who's the greatest player, it's who's the greatest team. MJ said, now if anybody can brag and say they the cream of the crop, they the top of the top, MJ said it's not the best player. This basketball, one man can't do it all. It's not the best player, it's the best team. And some of y'all need to understand that concept. And some of you in your life, the reason why you're not at your goal right now, because you just all about your feelings. You all on your feelings. You don't feel like waking up. So who does?
Forget that there was any sunlight left. What would you spend today thinking about? Yourself or the man that's beside you? Or the man that you know you'll give everything in your heart for? We get one opportunity in life. one chance in life to do whatever you're gonna do, to lay your foundation, to make whatever mark you're gonna make, whatever legacy you're gonna leave your legacy. And it's found through effort. Wins and losses come a dime a dozen. But effort, nobody can judge effort. Because effort is between you and you. Effort ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. So that team that think they're ready to see you, that think what they seen on film, they ain't saw what film shows. Because every day is a new day. Every moment is a new moment. So now you got to go out and show them that I'm a different creature now than I was 5 minutes ago. Because I'm pissed off for greatness. Because if you ain't pissed off for greatness, that means you okay with being mediocre. Ain't no man in here okay with being just basic.
Success, guys, is a very, very lonely road, man. Very few people are willing to endure pain, the sacrifice, and diligence to be successful. It's an uphill battle. And along that road, you're not going to see too many friends. You're going to see your shadow most often. You got to trust in the heart of hearts, inside what you're doing, what you believe in. It's a worthy cause, a winnable fight. See, the thing is, for many people, they've tried the same path you're on, and they failed. Your success is like a spotlight shining down on their missed opportunities. Success, many will love you for it. The majority will hate you. It's not the title that makes you. It's not the success that makes you. The character defines the success, defines the fame, and it starts right there. Championships aren't won in the theater or the arena. How you hold yourself in the small things of life. Build the character winning blocks of the things that we'll remember for. I see them as one and one the same, guys. It begins right now with no one looking, man. And how you hold yourself, how you see yourself. What do you do when no one's watching? If you do it then, I guarantee you, you'll be doing it when everyone's watching. You want to change the situation, move from where you are. The journey is not easy. Before you start that journey mentally, you must fuel yourself with the right reasons, the right fuel to sustain the entire journey. Sacrifice today for tomorrow's betterment. But if we don't know what that betterment is, the want factor, what we're really doing it for, we can't win this war, guys. Then you combine the mind and the body together. That's when life gets exciting, guys.
A couple of branches along the way. A legacy. How do you define legacy? Do you guys know the definition of the word legacy? A legacy is defined as, there's multiple definitions, but the first definition is an amount of money or property left to someone in a will. We understand that. But a legacy is also defined as the long-lasting impact of particular events, actions, etc., that took place in the past or of a person's life. A friend of mine once painted a picture for me. He said that his hope is that when he passes away, that his wife and his children are standing next to his coffin. And as they're standing next to his coffin, mourning the loss of a loved one, but celebrating a long, fulfilling life, there's a line, 500 plus people long, a line of people that want to come by and shake the hand of the wife and of the children of my friend. And all he hopes that every person in that line says is, your dad made a positive impact in my life. That's the vision he has. That's the legacy he wants to leave. He just wants to know that after he's gone, his wife and his kids can physically see the lives that he impacted, the lives that he touched, and to be able to shake their hands. I think it's beautiful. A couple of branches along the way. I am nature's greatest miracle. I am not on this earth by chance. I am here for a purpose. And that purpose is to grow into a mountain, not to shrink to a grain of sand. Do these words hit you like they hit me? Because they hit me, man. They hit me hard. You know, Emile de Girardin once said, "The power of words is immense. A well-chosen word has often sufficed to stop a flying army, to change defeat into victory, and to save an empire." A couple of branches along the way. You know, there's a guy named Prince EA. I've shown him here before a couple times on this show, and he put together a pretty cool video that I really liked. It's of him speaking to a teenager. And though I know the majority of you watching this show aren't teenagers, something tells me you're still going to get just as much from this as I did.
Not caring what people think will be the best choice you ever make. Bro, this whole I want to be popular stuff is basic. I know you see the cool kids, they dress fresh, they get the attention, they turning up, they going to parties, and you want to be like them, right? Keep it 100. Sometimes you feel like you're not enough, right? Well, I'm telling you, you are enough. You were born original. Don't you dare die a copy. You were born to stand out. Stop trying to fit in. Popularity does not mean quality, but I get it. I get it. See, in this crazy world we live in, it has no chill. Some people are loved for being fake, and others are judged for being real. But you have to be real. Never stop. Because it's better to be hated for who you are than liked for who you're not. So what if you don't fit in? So what if you're not perfect? Do you know how diamond experts can tell if a diamond is real or worthless? See, the fake diamonds are perfect. The real ones have flaws. And just like that, fake people appear perfect. Real people make mistakes and have flaws. And let me tell you this, the coolest people don't care about being cool. The people who care about being cool are the saddest. When they go home, they're not happy with who they are. Because see, popularity is when other people like you. True happiness is when you like you. See, me and you, bro, we got the same story. See, I was that shy kid. There was nothing I wanted more than for people to like me, but it didn't happen. And I would always think like why? Why can't more people like me? And then it dawned on me. See, sometimes the universe has to protect you from what you think you want. See, me not being popular gave me time to work on me. And when I worked on me, everything changed. When I had the courage to be me, people started coming to me. See, I found out that I was enough already. And just like that, you are enough already. See, nobody has lived your life. Nobody can tell your story. So pick your head up. Don't dim your light so that others don't have to squint. Don't hide your shine underneath the shade. Don't trade your dignity for popularity. You may not be popular now, but you will be great one day. Right now, you may not be well known, but one day you will be worth knowing. So keep focusing on you. And don't worry about what these people think, mainly because most people don't think. Most people will judge you based on an opinion from somebody else. Man, treat these people like coupons and cut them out of your life. Leave them on red. It's time to focus on you. You may not see it now, but in 5 years, none of this popularity stuff is gonna matter. See, popularity ends on yearbook day. What you build and who you become will last the rest of your life. So don't let them write your story. You keep caring about what people think, you will forever be their slave. And you're stronger than that. So never forget who you are, because it is who you are that makes you great.
Hey guys, thank you so much
couple
for watching that video.
of branches along the way. What will they say about you, my friend? What branches are you leaving behind? What is the impact that you intend to make? And if you know the answer to that question, then the real question is, are you living out as the person you want to be remembered as? Are you living it now? If not, then start today. I want my kids to say my dad worked really hard. I want people to say Glenn was that guy that was so reliable, so authentic, so real. You knew exactly what you were going to get. And I too hope for a line out the door, down the block, around the corner, a mile long, of people that will walk through and shake a lot of hands, because I got a lot of babies. Shake a lot of hands and say, man, your dad really made a positive impact in my life. You see, I believe that you and I are children of God, the God of the universe, the God that made everything, and that we have a born-on date and an expiration date. And that little dash in the middle is impact. That the meaning of life is to make a positive impact in other people's lives. So my intention is to live every day bringing people together, equipping them with the tools they need to succeed, leaving those branches behind, and inspiring people to be great. I do that through motivation, education, and inspiration. And therefore, I choose to live my life in a motivational, educational, and inspirational way. God willing, I'll have many, many, many years ahead, many, many lives to reach, many relationships to bridge, and a legacy left behind. My hope is the same for you. Ladies and gentlemen, I love you. I do. If nobody's told you that yet today, I want to be the first. I absolutely stinking love you. I'm going to head over to Clubhouse where we're going to chat for a little bit before I go on a run this morning. I hope you have a tremendous day. And I hope I've given you some things to chew on throughout your day today. And as you take each action, as you invest each minute of this day, my hope is that it aligns with the legacy you hope to leave.
I saw you not so long ago. Was it just yesterday? Got that old feeling that I know. In the dark of the night, I'll be alright. The sun will arise. The sun will arise. The sun will arise. A sea of messages overtaking what I know. A war is a whisperer, and it's coming for my soul. In the dark of the night, I can see the light. The sun will arise. 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 When I was broken, you came and set me free. I was searching for someone to fight for me. I'll remember it's your light that shines on me. I won't be afraid, I will look to the light. I will not be shaken, I know it will be alright. 'Cause you're with me, I know that the sun will rise.